Actually, question number 8, our dear judges. Number 8 question is this. If given the chance to become a superhero for a day, what significant change would you want for our society? Again, I will repeat your question twice. If given the chance to become a superhero for a day, what significant change would you want for our society? Go.
Thank you for that question. A significant change that I can give to each and everyone is love. Love, respect, and trust. That would be all. Thank you.
So, candidate number 2 from Bacuag. Here's your question. What is that one feature you would want to change about yourself and why? Again, I'll repeat the question twice. What is that one feature you would want to change about yourself and why?
Thank you so much for that wonderful question. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. If one quality that I would change to my life, definitely, it would be the fear of everyone. Always remember, ladies and gentlemen, that all of us here is to conquer every situations in our lives. Me, myself, as a mentor and coach of my own empire, is the Easy Diverse Wango Empire. I would share to many, to the youths out there, to be true to your core, especially amidst this pandemic. Do not be fear. Don't lose hope. You only live once, so always make a marked difference. That would be all done. Thank you.
You believe that the changes in Earth's climate is a natural process of its healing. Why or why not?
Thank you so much for that very relevant question. So, I do believe that the climate change nowadays is not a natural process of healing of our mother nature. Why? Because I believe that we human are the number one enemy of our mother nature. So I am here in front of you just to say you and give you an advice that let us not forget the 5R, which is respect, reduce, reuse, recycle, and respect, reduce, reuse, recycle, and reconnect. We should respect each one another so that we have a better world. Let us reduce those materials that we don't want to use, and let us recycle those materials that we use that we can still use it in the future, and let us reconnect each one another just like what we're doing today. We are reconnecting, unifying to make a better world, and I believe that would be all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Straight or an LGBTQ? Again, God has actually given you a chance to change your gender orientation or your gender preference. What will be your choice? To be straight or LGBT?
Thank you for that wonderful question. Maayong gabi sa inyong tanan! Okay, magbisaya ko.
Okay.
English man sila, so magbisaya ko. O sa piliyon na ho, mag-straight ba ko or maging part sa LGBT?
Oo.
O, unsa ko karon? Di ba bayog ko? Pili na ako dahil mong bayog ever since bata ako, bayog na kong giana. Oo na. Mas piliyon ako maging part sa LGBT kay dinha ako nalipay og mao ang akong gusto.
Explain your answer.
Okay, good evening to each and everyone. First and foremost, I would like to say thank you to all the BarBers family, to Congressman Ace BarBers, to our becoming Governor Robert Lindon BarBers, and to our board member, the chairman on Rainbow Connection, and to the rest of the team. Okay, election is too much approaching on May 2022. Election concerns me not. What am I after of is the best quality service and not the people who will serve me. And I would tell Governor Robert Lindon BarBers that you should fulfill your responsibilities as a public servant and create a change for all of us to be benefited. And I know Governor Robert Lindon BarBers is the man with love and service. Tatak, serbisyo, o gugma. Thank you.
Wow! Thank you so much! Sige, sige. Hala, hala. Maskin pa siya. Ano na una, ibang kandidata. Go! Your question goes this way. If given the chance to embody, another nasad, embody a superpower, what would it be and why? Again, your question is, if given the chance to embody a superpower, what would it be and why?
Thank you for that very interesting question. First and foremost, I am embodiment in the new meaning of life. My purpose here is to find a true healing of life and to fulfill this platform are my one step towards reaching my goals and the destiny which I decided. If I would be given a chance to have a superpower, well, I would choose to become an inspiration of everybody because I am infusing my life through my actions and I don't wait for it to happen. I make it happen. I make my own future. I make my own hope and I make my own love. And whatever what I believe, I will always honor my Creator. Not by still waiting for grace to come down for, but grace to cover pangapan high. But by doing good things, by getting to make myself as a superhuman living here in our society. Because at the end of the day, we have to be perfect beyond our imperfections. Thank you.
Wow, that was an extremely outstanding answer from candidate number 6, Surigao City elections. Ang problema kay Waya Diri. For these coming 2022 elections, why are you voting for Congressman Ace BarBers? Ay, grabe naman. Okay, napangunta na rin. Okay, nakabayo na siya. Explain your answer.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My opinion is not your opinion. My answer is why I'm choosing is BarBers because BarBers is a strong person with life goals to all Surigaonans. And I believe in myself that his BarBers is one of our inspiration. His heart, he is a person with exceptional being who has a big heart for other people. And we must entrust the process of BarBers because I believe in myself that we are able to diverse in order to give everyone reason for hope for the practical possibilities for life. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the right time to put the name of each BarBers so that we will have a better future. And I believe as the candidates here, we must be careful and we need to trust him because BarBers can help us because as Surigaonos, we must to see the massive progress to all Surigaonos here. And I thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Wait, nagpadaya for our candidate number 8. So what if one day Congressman Ace invited you for a dinner in the community? What will you prepare prior to the meeting and why? Again, what if one day Congressman Ace invited you for a dinner in the community? What will you prepare prior to the meeting and why?
you so much. Well, it is my privilege if Ace Barbers will invite me for a dinner. Of course, I will serve the local, the main delicacies of municipality of Sison, which is the payaw. The payaw tart, the payaw, yes, minatamis na payaw, because I believe that if Ace Barbers will taste it, of course, it will know to the entire Surigao, not just for the Surigao city, but also to the Philippines. So I will promote our own delicacies. Thank you.
Thank you so much, candidate number 8 from the municipality of Sison. Now, question. What would you say to the woman watching tonight who is currently experiencing sexual or domestic abuse? Again, your question, candidate number 9, goes this way. What would you say to the woman watching tonight who is currently experiencing sexual or domestic abuse?
One thing that I would say to a woman currently experiencing domestic or sexual abuse is be strong. Because no matter what this world has given you, no matter what this world will give you the problems in embracing the lives that we have, we should always be strong. You are strong enough to face those problems. You are strong enough to fight for your own rights. And we shouldn't be abuse any woman, not just woman, but anyone in this world. We shouldn't abuse anyone based on the gender, based on what he or she does out to the society, because at the end of the day, we should always remember that God is watching and God is going to demand more than such things that you ruin to that woman. That will be all, and I thank you.
Thank you, candidate number 9. It's from the municipality of Claver. A genie wanted you for a day in Malacanang as the President of the Philippines. What reform will you prioritize and what? Again, a genie granted you a day in Malacanang as the President of the Philippines. What reform will you prioritize and what?
Well, my answer for the question is sometimes wrong to you, right to me. Right to me, wrong to you. So whatever comes in my mouth, it should be respected because nobody's perfect. So, if they invite me as the president in Malacanang, well, I'll be a good person to be a good responsible and to all responsibilities in life because there is a lot of courage and responsibility. And one of our responsibility is to use our knowledge, our skills, and resources that no one can do. Because I do believe at what Peter Piper said in Spider-Man movie, with a great power comes a great responsibility. That is my humble answer for the question. Correct me if I am wrong. Follow me if I am right. Thank you.
Thank you so much, candidate number 10. Puro palaban na natin. What do you think is the role of LGBT in the impending issue of inequality in our society? Again, number 11, your question is, what do you think is the role of LGBT in the impending issue of inequality in our society? Cool.
Well, the role of the LGBT in our community is to be a good voice. Because I do believe that being a part of an LGBT, we have to love and to be loved, to accept, not to deny, and to respect, not to discriminate, living in this world. And I do believe that we are the voice of equality for everybody. Thank you.
Thank you so much, candidate number 11. So once again, ladies and gentlemen,
Let me think first and then 94 days.
that's the
Ako pa ininamot ang sagutan. Okay. If you are Put yourself in a shoe, and if you are Governor Lyndon Barbers, give me 3 wishes that would wish ni Gov Lyndon. I support your answer, please.
If I will become Mr. Governor, right? Governor Robert Lyndon Barbers, right? Alright. If I would be him, I would wish 3, right? Alright, first wish would be a knowledge to all individuals, not just only for the LGBTQIA community, but to all people, to men, women, and of course the LGBTQ, to be knowledgeable. Because I believe that being knowledgeable, you are flexible and you are adaptive, and you can learn, utilize things to your best advantages, and also to become flexible. The second wish would become flexible, just like the LGBTQIA, we gays. I was born a male, but I can do both. I can do women, I can do what women do, and I can do what men do. So that means flexible. I am flexible. So I wish all will be flexible so that we can use this as a tool for us to grow. And that would help us to be more helpful to others and also to become more productive. And lastly would be creative and innovative in doing our task, because I believe that is one big plus factor for our job performances, and I believe that would be all. Thank you.
This pandemic has brought significant havoc to all of us, especially here in the Philippines. So the question is, what significant lessons have you learned in the past 2 years in the pandemic, and how can you, as a Miss Universe, Rainbow Universe, could do to help and mitigate the situation?
There are 2 things that I learned during this pandemic. In 2 years, I have learned to become generous and to be kind to each and everyone. We faced this pandemic with so much people dying, and with so much everyone becoming like hopeless and so powerless in the society. And just by giving to others, to those, especially those people who did not have work because of pandemic, I kind of like just giving a little amount that matters in each and every one. We all should always be reminded that small things matter. And the second one is be kind. No matter who you are facing with, no matter who are the people around you, we should always be kind, because we really don't know what problems are they facing. We really don't know what struggles they have to encounter in order to fight for the lives that they have. And that will be all, and I thank you.
Randall. Sir Teddy.
Okay, good evening. Okay, we all know that not 100% of LGBTQ in our place are convinced to join Rainbow Connection. Now, how will you convince other LGBT to join Rainbow Connection? Or why should I join Rainbow Connection?
Thank you so much for that very interesting question. Ladies and gentlemen, I am a part of LGBTQ community. I am a proud homosexual. If I would be given a chance to introduce Rainbow Connection, that some LGBT would join us, well, simple. At this very time of hardship, I've been a fighter and a believer, and I haven't had a very easy life. Even through the doors are closed for me, I have never lost my faith and I never stopped believing in me. If I would be given a chance to have a power to encourage everyone to join Rainbow Connection, one word can I say: we should instead keep calm in the face of the difference and live our life in a state of inclusion and wonder at the diversity of humanity. Thank you so much.
And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. And to give the cash prize worth 5,000 pesos, a sash, a crown, and a bouquet. Rainbow Connection Tourism is candidate number 3, Malimono. Connection Universe. So ang mabilin will be Miss Rainbow Connection World. Am I clear? Tanaw nyo ng pagbasa ng pagtarong kay ba si Steve Harvey ako yun. And our Miss Rainbow Connection Universe is Sing it! Our Miss Rainbow Connection Universe is Surigao City! And our Miss Rainbow Connection World is candidate number 9, Miss Claver. You can put it anywhere. Miss Surigao City! And now may we request all the distinction prize of worth 1,000 pesos.